Chapter 1. The Prince of the Palace. The great Mughal Empire stood at the height of its glory. Agra Fort gleamed under the silver moonlight. Marble walls sparkled like glass, and the grand halls echoed with music, laughter, and the footsteps of soldiers. Inside the Sheesh Mahal, Prince Salim, son of the mighty Emperor Akbar, was practicing swordplay with his master. His strikes were swift as lightning, his movements sharp as a hawk's, but his eyes carried a strange restlessness. Even though he was heir to one of the largest empires in the world, Salim often thought, "Am I only the heir to a throne, or am I allowed to be a man with a heart?" The prince's secret longing. At night, Salim would lean on the Jaroka balcony of his palace chamber, gazing at the moon. The stars whispered to him, "Your destiny is heavy with power, but your soul longs for freedom." He dreamed of living like an ordinary man, free to laugh, free to love, without the burden of the crown. The first glance of Anarkali. One spring evening, while walking through the royal gardens, Salim saw her. Among roses and jasmine trees stood a young woman, her face glowing like moonlight, her smile brighter than the palace chandeliers. She was Anarkali, a humble maid in the court. Salim stopped, breathless. "Who are you?" he asked softly. Anarkali lowered her gaze. "I am only a servant, my prince. I am not worthy of your eyes." Salim smiled. "My crown belongs to the empire, but my heart belongs to you." Blossoms of forbidden love. Their secret meetings began, sometimes in the rose gardens, sometimes under the silver glow of the moon. Flowers became their witnesses, and the breeze carried their whispered words. Anarkali trembled with fear. "My prince, this love will destroy us both." But Salim, bold and determined, replied, "If love is destruction, then let me be destroyed in your arms." The emperor's wrath. But secrets do not stay hidden in a palace. News reached Emperor Akbar. Furious, he thundered in court, "A prince can never wed a maid. This is an insult to the blood of kings, an insult to the empire." Salim, fearless before the throne, replied, "If a crown is greater than love, then I want no crown." Rebellion. That night, Salim gathered a small army of loyal men. He raised his banner against his own father. It was not just a battle of soldiers, it was a war of blood and spirit, father against son, power against love. A night of blood. The battlefield lit up with the clash of steel. Swords flashed like lightning, war drums roared like thunder. The cries of soldiers filled the air as blood ran into the earth. Salim fought with the courage of a lion, but Akbar commanded the empire's might. By dawn, Salim's army was defeated. The prince was captured. The trial of Anarkali. Anarkali was brought to court in chains. Akbar's voice shook the hall. "Leave the prince, and your life will be spared." Tears filled her eyes, but her voice was steady. To betray love is a death far worse than execution. The wall of silence. And so, history tells us Anarkali was condemned. A wall was built, brick by brick. She was sealed alive within it. Her last words echoed, "Salim, my love will live within you forever." Prince Salim wept before the wall, his cries shaking the palace. His body was chained, but his heart was broken beyond repair. The emperor ascends. Years passed. Emperor Akbar died. The prince, now older and scarred by loss, took the throne as Emperor Jahangir. The world saw a powerful ruler, but behind the crown lay a man haunted by a love buried alive. Jahangir swore to rule differently. He placed a great bell outside the palace. Any oppressed man could ring it, and the emperor himself would grant justice. His fairness became legendary. From peasants to nobles, all said, "Under Jahangir's rule, even the tiger and the deer drink from the same stream." The ghost of love. Yet every night, as he looked at the moon from his balcony, he remembered her. Her smile, her voice, her final words. They followed him like a shadow. He had the crown. He had the empire. But he did not have her. The lesson of history. The story of Prince Salim and Anarkali is not just about love. It is about the eternal battle between duty and desire, throne and heart. Jahangir gave